Hello everyone, this is me Twinkle and I welcome you back to the discussion of the headlines of the day. We're discussing the Hindu newspaper dated May 10, 2022. Firstly, let me tell you that there are no significant headlines relevant to General Studies paper 1, so we'll directly switch to the discussion of headlines relevant to General Studies paper 2, followed by General Studies paper 3. Now, starting with General Studies paper 2 relevant headlines, I would want you to take a look on page number 1 coming from the topic of international relations. The headline says that amid rising violence, Mahinda Rajapaksa quits as Sri Lanka Prime Minister. You need to understand and know about the Sri Lankan economic crisis and also the reasons behind the same. Understand and know about the misguided policy and political decisions that led to the crisis. Next, take a look on page number 1 from the topic of polity and governance. The headline says that we will reconsider sedition law, says the center. Now, understand that what is sedition law, firstly, what is section 124A, and also analyze its importance in contemporary times. Next, take a look on page number 6 from the topic of international relations. Again, you see this headline which says Dissonance in India-German ties. Now, understand and know about the India-Germany relations, defense and other cooperation between the same, also impact of Russia-Ukraine conflict on the relations, India-France role in the wake of Afghanistan's change of regime. Also, you need to know about the issues, challenges, and also the way forward. Next, take a look on page number 6 from the topic of security. You see this headline which says alarm bells. Now, you need to know about the history of Khalistani separatism and its current status. Also, analyze the need for social cohesion and the role of the state to counter separatism. Take a look on page number 6 from the topic of governance. The headline says that Relentless War. You need to understand about the role of United Nations Security Council in Russian-Ukrainian conflict. Also know about the recent efforts taken by the United Nations to bring peace to the region and for demilitarization. Take a look on page number 10 from the topic of international relations again. The headline says China's intent is to keep boundary issue alive. Now, you need to know about the current status quo between India and China with respect to LAC, also the history which is relating to LAC. Understand and know about the threat perception associated with the Chinese PLA in this region. Also, what are the CBMs, that is confidence building measures taken between the two countries, and India's readiness in terms of infrastructure and patrolling. Next, take a look on page number 1. We are starting with the discussion of headlines relevant to GS paper 3 from the topic of environment and disaster management. You see this headline which says Asani set to weaken near Orissa coast. Now, know about the cyclone Asani, its origin, region of influence, and the reasons for its formation. Understand that what is disaster management and preparation by NDMA and SDMA in the case of cyclones. Take a look on page number 6 from the topic of economy. The headline says that powering up after the power crisis shock. You need to analyze that why there has been a shortage of electricity in India, various reasons behind the power crisis. Understand and know about the nature of demand and supply, subsidies, and politics associated with the same. You also need to know about the DISCOMs, the problems plaguing them, and what can be done to improve their health. Take a look on page number 7 from the topic of economy. Again, the headline says that the importance of immigrants. You need to understand and know about the remittance contributions to the GDP and how to enhance the same. Also, how can immigrants be better skilled and better managed? Take a look on page number 8. You find this headline from the topic of information and communication technology. The headline says that the search algorithm in action. Now, you need to understand that what is algorithm. Firstly, its usage by big techs. Also, how do they work actually and how they are developed. Also know about the concerns relating to the same. Furthermore, take a look on page number 14 from the topic of economy. The headline says that government says to urge Reserve Bank to help push bond yields lower. Understand that what are government bonds and what is buying back. Also understand that how are they instrumental in influencing liquidity in the market. Well, that's all for today's headlines of the day discussion from the Hindu newspaper. This is me Twinkle signing off. You guys have a great day ahead and keep smiling.